It is me, FC, and today we are going to talk about what PulseX is. So let's just dive right into the website. I went to pulsex.com, so you can follow along there or look it up after. But PulseX is the most liquid exchange on PulseChain. If you don't know what PulseChain is, I'll add a little link up here to what it is, one of the videos that I've made recently. But PulseX is PulseChain's exchange. PulseX enables you to exchange tokens that are the PRC20 tokens on PulseChain for one another. If you've ever used like Uniswap on Ethereum, that network, it is going to be that same type of thing. So for example, you could swap PulseChain's native token Pulse for PulseX's token PulseX. It works like Uniswap, oh there we go, on Ethereum. Bridges also let people trade currencies from other chains on PulseX. It's going to have the world's largest yield farm, so every time people swap from one coin to another on PulseX, liquidity providers earn fees as a reward. Users can bridge in their ERC20s and pair them with free PRC20s in order to provide liquidity and earn fees. This also backs the value of the PRC20s that they got for free. I also have a video on how to do this on testnet, so if you want to practice, I will also add a link up over here to that video. The second PulseX incentive token, in order to enhance PulseX's success, another token will exist to further incentivize liquidity providers beyond the fees they're already making. Cool. When they become liquidity providers, they will receive LP tokens that they can deposit into a yield farm. This not yet named token is emitted and decreasing inflation over time. A DAO chooses which trading pairs receive this incentive and at what rates. Only addresses with PulseX balances get to vote in the DAO. Awesome. So there's going to be an incentive token. And then PulseX's goal. PulseX is a Uniswap fork with PulseX liquidity provider incentivization. Oh, that's a hard word. Quick terminology. If you don't know what a fork is it's where they take the code of something. So in this case, Uniswap, they fork the code, so they completely copy it over, and then they change things to be what they want it to be. So that's what PulseX is. Its goal is to provide PulseChain users with the best possible trading experience and yield farm with a strong focus on incentivizing ERC20 holders to bridge in and back the value of their free PRC20s. So there's going to be an airdrop from PulseChain where a snapshot is going to be taken of ERC20s on wallets, and then you get the exact same amount of coins on the PulseChain network, which is awesome. So it's all these free tokens. Now they're going to start value-wise at 0, but you have the same number, which is great. And you can bridge over money from, I guess, coins from the Ethereum network and possibly others too. So PulseX is designed to increase in value, so it's the best asset class in history. Cryptocurrencies have outperformed every other asset class over the last 10 years. There's a reason for that. They remove counterparty risk and middlemen, which is awesome, allow for privacy, have better uptime than your bank and credit card network, and cryptocurrencies allow for a better way to log into things. They can work as cryptographic username and password pairs, and it's independent of platforms. So it can be a very safe way to be able to have your assets there. There's high yields. You can provide the Pulse or PRC20s that you hold as liquidity to PulseX and earn yield on them. This is less risky than trading and allows you to earn predictable income on your crypto. Cryptocurrencies have the highest yield in the world, far exceeding those of other asset classes. Wonderful. The most transparent trading in the world. Not only can you see on-chain what addresses trade with which assets, you can also see transparently which address is sold, bought, and how much money it has left to buy more. Great. So blockchains, it's a database. It shows everything, and every single block that gets added to this database can never be changed, so it's permanent. And then efficiency. With Bitcoin, you need from minutes to hours until a transaction confirms, and transacting costs you multiple dollars in fees. Transacting on PulseChain costs less than $0.01, and confirmations happen in about 3 seconds. So the blocks are like 3 seconds. Right now on Ethereum, blocks are about 13 seconds. PulseX utilizes the network to allow for fast and cheap swaps between Pulse and PRC20s. Love that. It's fast, it's efficient, and it is going to save you money. PulseX only becomes more rare. PulseX has lower fees than most competing exchanges. The fee to users is lower than on most competing exchanges. Most tokens inflate at high rates, while PulseX never inflates. The supply only becomes more rare at 21% of all fees could be used to buy up the price and burn the freshly bought PulseX. So there is a buy and burn function. Okay, now why is PulseX awesome? So trading fees, dirt cheap. PulseX will have a 0.29% fee that users pay on every swap. That is less than Sushi Swap, Trader Joe, QuickSwap, and Uniswap. 76% of all trading fees could be distributed to liquidity providers, and then 21% could be used to the buy and burn, reducing its supply over time. And then 0.01% of a trader's value goes to an address you must have no expectations of. Interesting. I didn't know that part. PulseX will have the most liquidity on PulseChain. The initial liquidity for PulseX comes from a bot called AMM Ratio Fixer Bot. It harvests over around 99.9% of many coins liquidity from Uniswap, Sushi Swap, and other popular markets at launch, then recreates those pairs on PulseX and adds the liquidity. It's good to have all liquidity in one single place. So the centralized liquidity also means the best deals for the users. And in summary, PulseX has lower fees and the most liquidity on the Pulse chain and only becomes more rare. That is absolutely amazing. If you have any questions about PulseX, put them in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.